couldn't wait to hear what our experts had to say about our next vlogger. This is rumor has it. Yeah, she's hot, but she talks way too much. But at least I get to know what's going on in her world. I like her intro video.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Hey, it's me, just doing the huge, keeping up with what's going on in school. So here's the latest. Taylor and Rob over. Brittany over Dennis. And Julia totes over Will. Thank God. And as for me, I'm just trying to lose that extra 5 pounds for good so I can finally rock those latest looks I saw in my fashion mags, if you know what I mean. I mean, you can't be too thin, right? I mean, smoking, it's the best. I mean, I've been smoking for like 3 years off and on, but I'm hitting it hard now, and let me tell you why. Smoking is better than working out. It's like better than dieting straight up on lettuce. I smoke and then I like lose weight and burn more calories like way faster. Yay, more clothes for me.
I told you she was hot, but not her teeth. And her take on smoking is not what I remember hearing. So let's get Dr. Braun's view on this.
Hey Jake, good to hear from you again. I'm really glad that you asked me about teen smoking. Bad breath, yellow teeth, a high risk for periodontal disease. It's been proven for a while now that smoking can cause high blood pressure, blocked arteries, lung disease, and cancer. Any type of tobacco use is addictive because it contains nicotine.
Aha! She just said any type of tobacco use. So that must include using dip too. Which brings me to my last vlogger. This is Dippin' Ned 88. He mostly talks about dip, the different kinds, the flavors, and like in this video, the how-tos. He knows his when it comes to dip.
First thing, I'm sick and tired of people calling it chew, okay? It's not chew, it's dip. So first you need to get that through your head, through your mind, and through your brain. Now, if you're gonna dip, you need to know how to crack your tin. That's the first thing. So you're gonna take your thumb and you're gonna run it right across this brim right here and crack that right open. And pack your tin. Now, if there's one thing I know how to pack my tin. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. Calms me down before I play my games, helps me to play better.
Yeah, I don't dip. So I trust what he says about how to use it. But after he said he's been doing it for 4 years, of course I had to message him and ask him if there's any side effects to using dip.
I have been asked by numerous people, that means a lot, about the effects of doing dip. Yeah, there's some. But I think the benefits are much better than those little side effects anyways. You get a really good head buzz, and I mean, they're not as bad as cigarettes are for your lungs. Plus, you can hide it from your parents real easy, keep it in your mouth, doesn't make all that stinky smoke and your parents off, which is great. And finally, it calms you down. You take a dip right before your big game, relaxes you, guaranteed you'll play great. So I hope for all of you out there that this settles some of your questions.
Dude, he seems really knowledgeable and makes some really good points. But is he right? I mean, just because everyone can put their thoughts out on the internet, does that make them right? Dude, isn't that what you're doing? No. I did this vlog to get the truth and stop my nightmare. So we heard from Dr. Braun earlier. We know that any type of tobacco use can cause some major stuff to happen. So let's hear from Dr. Berkey.
Hey Jake, your friend Ned seems to be a real likable guy, but is quite skewed in his facts. He probably isn't thinking about the long-term side effects. Here's what Ned needs to know. Dip and chew can cause the gums to pull away from the teeth, especially where you keep it. Those gums won't grow back. He says he's been dipping for 4 years. He already has red patches in his mouth and may develop white leather areas called leukoplakia.
Leukoplakia?
Leukoplakia. And what's bad, if you have that, you may develop mouth cancer. Mouth cancer is hard to treat. The surgery is complicated, and your face may become disfigured. Like this.
Ew. Were those really necessary for me to leave in? Yeah, pretty gross, huh?
And worse, 50% of people with mouth cancer only live 5 years. Plus, dip is bad for athletes. Studies of professional baseball players have found that the use of smokeless tobacco does not help their performance. You can get a buzz or rush from dip that only raises your blood pressure and can put extra stress on your heart. So, you may actually play worse.
Of course, that's exactly what I was thinking.